throwing money in council houses at them.
What, they throw council houses at people?
Well, they do, yeah. It's like a Wicked Witch of the West landing on your head. But no, it's like they're building their own army, aren't they? The army of the mindless, the cannon fodder, the council estate fodder.
But you can see they're already doing that, like with Afghanistan and places like that. It's always the working class people who get sent to the front line, and how that's been since time began. You know, the generals don't tend to.
Of course they don't. They don't go over there interviewing. How's it going in the war, lads? Well, actually, I think it's a load of bollocks. I don't know why I'm over here fighting. I'm not doing it for me 500 quid a week. They don't say that because they've been trained a different way. Anyone with that mentality, you don't get in. You don't get in the door. They give you the interview, give you the stamp on the hand, and then they've got you tracked, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like for the rest of them, you know, like I say, these. Look, I'll show you. Like I say, these raised things and these, you know, microchips in there, sending all sorts of signals. So they know where you're at.
So if you know there's microchips in there, why are you wearing a shirt?
I'm glad you asked. I'm very glad you asked, because I will show you something now. It's not about support and diversity. You see? There. And then this is my local rivals I detest and hate. Manchester United. Not even from Manchester. From Stretford, outside Manchester apparently. Holy shit, Salford United. Don't work the same, does it? So, there's another badge logo there, yeah? Another chip.
Mm.
You put all these together, you put a few of these on, I'll show you. You've got the Dutch, the Ajax, Adidas, you know, another raised thing, another chip in there, yeah? Buzzing and buzzing. Gotta keep all these close, man. I've got another one here. I don't know where that's from. Anderlecht, I think, Belgium. Anderlecht, yeah. See the light. I don't know if that's what it means, but it could mean that. You never know, you know what I mean? They tell you what one language means, you go and talk it over. You read a book and go and ask someone in the shop and they start talking back to you in English. It's either like, I ain't playing your game, or your Dutch is crap, or whatever whatever you're chatting. So there's that sound. Then got a FC Basel of Switzerland. Hadron Collider, you know, Collider Club. Another raised thing with the chips in there. Chips with everything, mate. That's today's world, isn't it? Anyway, and finally, Ferencváros. You get the Hungarian. And who came from Hungary? Who? Loads of people get the picture, mate.
Yeah.
So what happens here? You put all these symbols together, all these chips, and it's just a frazzled mess. Back to Total Recall.
What, so they can't pick those chips up?
No, they can pick up one. You know, pick up one chip at a time, but 6 chips together. It's like when they play football. Why do you think they have it on such a big pitch? So that they're not too near each other.
What, so...
Well, the players have got the kits on, obviously,
yeah, yeah.
and if they're stood next to each other at the start of the lineup, it's like a nice uniform thing. But if... You know what I'm saying?
No.
Look. One shirt, he's in goal. Another shirt, put him over on that side of the pitch. Another one, put him on that side of the pitch. Another one, put him up there. Now they're running around all the time.
Yeah.
And they can sort of track him.
Yeah.
But only when they're sort of, you know, with a certain equidistance away. They're coming for tackles and free kicks, and there's a little discordance, but within seconds they're apart again, aren't they? You look, there's some operatives in there. So they actually pull the players apart. Get apart, lads. You're frazzling the signal for the guys to watch.
So you put 6 football shirts on, so they don't know where you are, or what?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I'll be honest with you. I've already had these de-chipped.
I'm going to say that to you. Why don't you just take the chip out?
Yeah. Well, it's not as simple as that, because it's not a chip. It's a technology we don't even know about. Well, I know about it, but it's a technology most people don't even know exists. You can't see it. It's invisible chips.
Invisible chips.
They are, and it's kind of nanotechnology.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means, but that's what it is.
That's good.
But I found out if you put it in a microwave, about 25 minutes, then throw the microwave down the stairs, set it on fire, take your shirts out before they singe, bin it. It seems to frazzle the chips totally. No one's come knocking on my door for a while anyway.
And did they come knocking on your door before you started doing
Oh, all the time.
Who?
Pretended to be bailiffs and all sorts. You've not paid your credit card.
Yeah.
But again, you know, I mean, what's all that about? Here you go, have some money, and all of a sudden they go, have some more money. Actually, we've raised your limit, have a bit more money. Here you go, here's a catalogue, do you want some of them? Do you want a phone? Do you want that? Do you want this? I went, yeah, cheers, mate. And then all of a sudden, we want that much. Hang on, like. I mean, you know, if you're going to tell me that, I'd have got a job and fucking start paying you back, but no. All of a sudden, they want it back. I'm not having it. You can have my shirts, de-chipped. I'll get a double price for them, couldn't I?
Well, that's normal. Well, that's normal.
Well, that's the world they want you to believe is normal.
Yeah, but I mean, you knew the rules, surely.
No.
You must have known the rules. You've been brought up in that society.
No, mate, I've got small print is for midgets. Do I look like a midget to you? If you surround my basketball team, maybe so. They said, please don't forget to read the small print, but that's in small print, so it's like a double negative. It's in smaller than the other print. Don't forget to read the small, but slightly bigger than this print, it should say. And I still wouldn't read it, because it was belief the small print that I didn't read in the first place.
Right.
And what do you think small print sounds?
So what did you think was happening when they were sending you all this?
I don't know, it's a bit of come say, come sa, and I'm playing their game, they're playing mine. And
But surely you realised that you have to pay it back at some point.
no, I don't know. I just didn't even think about it, to be honest. I was too busy doing other stuff.
Like what?
Well, playing, just playing, you know, playing their game, keeping out the way, pretending I'm towing the line, and actually infiltrating and finding out the truth.
What, so that was your way of infiltrating?
Of course it was. Sit on your ass, pretend to be one of their fat doll scum, and claim your thingy every week, and go, you know, go and have a fight every Friday night, and beat up the missus and all this. Get your name down and get the tags on and the tabs and the, you know, the offences list, and get them to document you. And then all of a sudden, they think they've got you, but you've got them, because you're feeding them with disinformation, misinformation. That's information, other information.
Yeah?
Yeah, because, well, you know, they get you to a certain level of control. They just accept everything that you're saying is within the parameters of what they've allowed you to think and feel.
Are you actually going to do anything about this conspiracy, or are you actually doing anything about it, or are you just talking about it?
I'm talking about doing something about it, which is kind of in between. I'm like the middleman of my own theory. So instead of talking about it, or instead of doing something about it, I'm going to talk about doing something about it. And then I'm going to do something about talking about it. And then one day when I get to actually doing something about it, who knows?
You're going to have something to talk about.
Well, you know, I mean, we've got the Olympic Games coming up, and it's going to be a blast, man, and not in a good way. That's all I'm saying to you.
Yeah,
Keep away from London in May, June, whenever it is.
We'll talk about the Olympic Games a bit closer to the time.
We will do.
For now,
I might be going down there with, I'm obviously from a safe distance. We've got telescopes, you know, me, Stephen Hawkins, Berry Bob, all that crowd. Going to go down and watch it with that bunch. Got Cannibal on the way there as well. He's a interesting guy, you know. I was always wearing 6 shirts as well. I think you can get what sort of size you are. He won't be like looking at you for a bunch.
So you're all joining forces for the Olympic Games. What, you're setting up like your own little BBC?
No, not BBC, BB Guns.
But you're going to be doing your own little presentation show.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know that you got like the Special Olympics, the Alternative Olympics. We're going to be doing like the truth,
Yeah.
the true Olympics.
So people sort of, you'll see the real person winning rather than the superimposed one that
You
will
will.
afterwards.
You will definitely. You know, what's his name? He was trying to do the obese Olympics, but I don't think they're going to get it in for this lot.
No.
But
Terry.
Terry. There's some interesting stuff there. You know, stay tuned
Right.
and believe nothing of what you hear, and even less of what you see, and minus 20% of what you smell. And other than that, all I can say is elbows in and low flying. Stay happy.
Right.
Are we done?
Yeah.
I've got to ring my lawyer.